Buckle up, buttercups. Just when you thought we were going to get some rest, we're not. We've got Mercury going retrograde and a full moon lunar eclipse. It's the midweek reset. Let's get ready to tarot. Welcome, everybody. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and welcome to the Midweek Reset Tarot reading. And this is going to be for February 25th all the way to March 3rd. We're finishing out February, and it's not going to be subtle, that's for sure. So let's go over the cosmic weather, shall we? We've got a lot to talk about, so I'm glad you're here. Hope you're already on your way to a great week and all that jazz. I'm telling you, this energy is crazy, and I hope you're all hanging in there, all right? Let's start the week off with our first quarter. So we've got our first quarter starting off this week. And this is when we overcome challenges and we make decisions and we take actions on it also. It's a good time to go ahead and build up that energy. That's what we're doing, okay? And it's in Gemini, so right away we're already in this maybe a little anxious state, okay? And on February 26th, we've got Mercury going retrograde. So, well, it's stations to go retrograde, whatever you want to call it. It's going retrograde. And Mercury retrogrades usually last about 3 weeks. So this is a time to redo, reinvent, rewrite, rethink, reevaluate, okay? Anything like that. And you know, this is when we have like technical issues, anything like that. So just be aware of making sure that you answer your phone calls, you answer those emails, you dot your I's, you cross your T's, you're getting your stuff done. You know what I mean? And Mercury retrograde gives us an opportunity actually to reflect. I mean, think about all this energy that we've been running through this past month, okay? With our eclipses and all of that. We've got a lunar eclipse coming up. So we're finishing out February with this Mercury retrograde. So again, we're getting the opportunity to go back to the drawing board and start making plans. You don't have to put everything on hold. I don't want you to think, all right, well, if Mercury's retrograde, I can't do a goddamn thing. You know what I mean? That's not what we're talking about here. What we're talking about is just getting the chance to go over things. And again, reevaluating, reworking things. Grounding ourselves. This may be an opportunity to do that, all right? Good luck, okay? Now we're moving into March. We're almost ready for spring, almost there. Anybody seen robins? Anybody been hearing robins? I guess the sign of spring isn't seeing a robin, it's hearing them. And if you've noticed, you've been hearing the birds tweeting a lot lately, and I noticed when the snow finally melted this week, actually this weekend, since January, and I noticed that the ground was getting a little bit greener, and I wasn't the only person that did that, so I felt, didn't notice that, so I kind of, feel a little bit about this, but we're getting into that season. So let's get excited. This Mercury retrograde can get ourselves ready to start doing some planning. Our gardens, all of that, what we're going to do. You know what I mean? Get excited about everything in your life. So on March 2nd, Mars moves into Pisces. Okay. So how do I do this? There's a lot of aggression, a lot of emotions coming up. Okay, that we need to release. And I think this is kind of the trigger, because on the next day, we have a full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo. Oh boy. So we're going to go through all the signs and we're going to see exactly where this full moon is taking place. Not only that, but we're going to run through it really quick here, and then I'm going to, of course, incorporate it into your reading, all right? So let's see. We've got 3 big ones going on, okay? Mercury going retrograde, Mars moving into Pisces, and then we have this lunar eclipse. So Mars is giving us this push to emotionally, getting the motivation to emotionally eject anything that doesn't serve us. And you know, the full moon is all about releasing. Perfect time to do that. A culmination, also celebration. It's a realization. And with Virgo, it's very precise. Okay. It's an earth-based energy. So hopefully we're staying grounded in this. So let's start with Aries. That's happening. Let's go ahead and do it. Aries, that's happening in your 6th house. So this is a change in routine, some things about diet and health and all of that, and getting down to it. Virgo wants to get things done, but Mercury is Virgo's ruler also. So let's revise. Let's look at this. Mercury is retrograde, so we're revising, we're redoing, we're reevaluating. The lunar eclipse is happening in your 6th house, Aries, so this is reevaluating our daily routine. What do we need to release from that, okay? Taurus, this is all about bringing joy into your life and releasing anything that doesn't. Also some things with your children or something like that also can show some romance also. So again, sparks may be flying for you at this time, okay? Gemini, this is happening in your 4th house. So getting rid of anything out of the house, maybe doing some early spring cleaning, or at least trying to figure out what projects need to be done, okay? Cancer, this is happening in your 3rd house of speaking your truth, letting some things go, burying the hatchet, figuratively, not literally, okay? The Mars in Pisces, oof, you know what I mean? Leo, this is happening in your 2nd house of values and finances, okay? So things are coming to a head. Maybe you're reevaluating how you value yourself. You're worth more than you are actually allowing, okay? And Virgo, this is happening in your 1st house. So this is all about the relationship with yourself, taking off the mask. You know, with a full moon, you could be releasing anything that's holding you back from being in touch with your true self and not believing the hype in your head. Also, relationships become a focus for you. Now, Libra, this is happening in your 12th house, and this is getting rid of the mind clutter, getting rid of negative energy of any kind. You know, therapy might be good for some of you, or just no more negative talk. This is all about the subconscious and things that happen behind the scenes. All right, Scorpio, this is happening in your 11th house of hopes, dreams, and wishes. So go back to the drawing board and make it happen. Revise the plan, okay? Sagittarius, it's in your 10th house. Wow. So we could be seeing some major career moves, maybe reevaluating what we want to do for the rest of our lives. So be aware of that. Capricorn, this is happening in your 9th house. You could be thinking about traveling. Maybe travel plans are on hold. I hope you're not going down to Mexico, that's for sure. You know what I mean? So maybe you're redoing some plans there, but also it's about beliefs and getting rid of old beliefs that no longer serve you. Aquarius, this is happening in your 8th house of healing, okay? So let's release things that no longer serve us, of course. And Pisces, this is happening in your 7th house, and this is all about relationships and how you project yourself out into the public. Maybe we need to reevaluate our relationships. Maybe we're building new ones. Single Pisces, could be a spicy week. Let's see. All right, so that's going to do it for the lunar eclipse. And because it's a lunar eclipse, guys, it's going to be a little bit more intense. It's a little bit heavier. It adds a little bit more weight. Its influence lasts a lot longer than a typical full moon, which is, you know, a month cycle. Okay? So just be aware of that. Now, let's go ahead and we're going to start with the signs from Aries all the way to Pisces. So thank you so much for watching this cosmic weather portion. Don't forget, I go live on Thursdays and on TikTok, so go ahead and check that out. Check out the Freakin weekend. That's going to give you the vibe for the weekend. We're going to do a full moon forecast, so that ought to be fun. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. share it with your friends. You know what I mean? Let's get the channel up. You know, I'd really like to get to 10,000 subscribers. So if you can help out in that, that would be fantastic. You know what I mean? Because it's all gravy from there, folks. All right. And if you would like a personal reading with me in person or online, well, I'm booking now. All right. And tarot parties too. If you are local, go ahead and get a hold of me and let's plan a tarot party either at the center or we could do it at your place. I mean, it's going to be starting to get nicer out, so we don't have to worry about the crazy weather. Let's go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? Spring equinox is coming up, you know, wow. And it's a lot of fun, even for readings too. And don't forget, I got that 45-minute tarot and astrology combo. Book yours now. All right, everybody, let's go ahead with our readings. I love you so much, and let's do it with Aries. Aries, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot reading. This is going to be for February 25th all the way to March 3rd. So welcome so much for being here. Hope you're on your way to one hell of a week, because we got some energy going on, especially with your ruler moving into Pisces, and we've got this lunar eclipse. If you haven't checked out the cosmic weather at the beginning of the video, go ahead and check that out. All right, so let's go to the tarot table. Aries, thank you so much for being here. If you're new to the channel, hey, welcome. It's about time. Let's go ahead and do it. So let's get our angel numbers for the week for you and see what we've got. I like starting out with the angel numbers. Kind of gives us an anchor on where to go. Which one? Not either. Okay. And I like to do things in threes. So we're going to do our angel numbers. Then we're going to do our message from our guides. And then we're going to do our shadow work. And those three really set the tone. And then the reading go ahead and just clarifies all that. I love it. So thank you so much for being here, guys. I love doing these readings for you. All right, so this message this week for you is progress, Aries, with 678. So you are making progress and advancement towards your goals. So stay focused and committed to your journey, knowing that success is within your reach. So for this week, that's all you need to do is focus on progress. And remember, this lunar eclipse is happening in your 6th house of clearing out the clutter so you can make progress, okay? Ooh. And that's all you need to do is just stay focused and committed to yourself. So when we have this full moon in your sign, and especially in the 6th house, this is about clearing out the clutter in your life. Maybe you're doing some, spring cleaning, some early spring cleaning, or just getting the plans ready for that. It could also just be cutting the fat out of your routine and maybe getting rid of wasting some time. We're now in this whole thing of on our phones, and it's what's it do? It's not like, I know that's usually where we get our news, but the thing is that all of a sudden you look up from your phone blurry-eyed, and that blue light affecting you, which is so bad for us. And then half the night has gone by. You know what I mean? So again, it's trimming the fat out of our routine. Okay? So Pisces, let's get a message from our guardian angel messages. I like to pull this tarot deck out once in a while. And we've got the Two of Swords, or the Two of Air. Boy, that sure looks like our season right now, don't it? Indecision, avoidance, and confusion. So we need to make a choice here. Let's go ahead and read up on that. The Two of Air. All right. So we've got the Three of Air and the Two of Air. All right, Aries, it's time to make a decision. Procrastination is seriously hindering your progress. You may feel a lack of confidence in your decision making, or you may be stalling because you'd rather someone else make this decision for you. It's possible you're thinking about the situation way too much, or perhaps you're pretending it doesn't exist at all. You have unlimited angels available at your call if you will only ask for their guidance. Listen to your inner voice. Ask your guardian angels for a sign. deep down, you know what to do. It's just a matter of gathering your willpower and taking action. So this is not merely an intellectual decision, but also a choice that requires input from your heart. And very important, okay? If you're suppressing your emotions, request that your guardian angels assist you in getting in touch with your feelings, or ask a dear friend to help you sort them out. So again, this is kind of indicative to Mars, your ruler, moving into Pisces on March 2nd. So again, you could need to have purge these emotions, okay? So we'll put that card there, and we'll go ahead and do our shadow. So again, just focus on you making progress, okay? That's the decision you have to make. So let's get our shadow work. Shedding illusions. The picture is becoming really clear right now. So the first step is awareness. The second is acceptance. Okay. This is about reality, honesty, and self-love. So again, the first step is awareness. The second step is acceptance. Okay? And we're shedding those illusions. Excellent. All right. Let's begin our tarot reading. Wow. So don't be indecisive. Don't avoid things. Shed that illusion. Be honest with yourself. Get yourself back into reality. You know, this lunar eclipse is happening in Virgo. So it's a very grounded sign. It gets things done. Allow yourself to make that progress, okay? All right, Aries, let's do this. What do we have? Ooh, there it is. There it all is, right there. Oh boy, yeah. Very simple here, guys. Lots of swords. Okay, 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. So this week's energy is saying, let's not be deceived. So again, the full moon is in full bloom here. It's probably shedding some light on the illusions that you carry. 5 of Swords is realizing that worrying is a wasted emotion and you no longer need it. So let's not worry. And 8 of Swords with the 2 of Swords always shows stuck energy. And those crows represent our thoughts. So your thoughts have you stuck in the situation. It's not necessarily what is happening here. You know what I'm saying? So be aware of that. Don't let your thoughts deceive you. Shed those illusions. Make the progress and get involved. You know, Knight of Wands, it's that fire energy. You need to get your spark back. You need to get motivated in ways that get you out of this stuck energy and you make progress. You see how that's all panning out there? Beautiful. I think it's beautiful. Yes, it can be harrowing at times, but I'm pretty sure you got this. You know, it's just, again, I think it's the whole shadow thing of shedding your illusions and being honest and loving yourself, you know, motivating yourself, getting yourself in this different vibe instead of letting the vibe, you know, your feelings or emotions or whatever pull you down. Yeah, look at that. So the 4 of Swords, we got to let some things to rest. Maybe it's just a time for you to rest and rejuvenate during this Mercury retrograde time, okay? And the Ace of Wands, triumphant success. That's all you focus on. Staying focused and committed to your journey and knowing that success is within your reach. Don't believe the illusion that, oh, I'm never going to get it. You know, that's not true. Okay? So be aware of that. All right? Let's go ahead and look at relationships and love and all of that. Interesting. So, Aries, we've got a lot of swords here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards out that relate to how we think about things. All these cards are down except for this Page of Pentacles, so there may be an apology or an offer here. I think maybe that's what you are kind of hoping for some of you. Oh yeah, definitely. Wow, this is this is good energy. Yeah, walking away from what no longer serves you. Yeah, definitely. Going within. So this is a time to kind of retreat during that Mercury retrograde phase. The Seven of Cups, that again kind of shows the confusion here. What do I want? What do I need? Well, we're going to walk away from what no longer serves us, and you know exactly what that is. You know, so I really don't need to go into specifics. You know exactly what that is. Maybe people, places, or things that no longer bring you joy. Again, that full moon could be bringing some things to light that make you go, oh yeah, we're out of this, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is good energy though. This is showing that it's time. The universe is working in your favor. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Leo, fellow fire sign, Aquarius, or Scorpio. No, Scorpio or Aquarius, okay? The fixed signs. But again, this almost looks like you going within and realizing that the answers are within you. I mean, it's very empowering here. And you're making progress in your relationships and in your personal life, okay? Even though it doesn't look like it and your mind's trying to talk you out of it, you actually are making some progress here, okay? Very good. It's just that Mercury retrograde will kind of stall that out for a little bit. So give yourself the grace to, you know, work that through, all right? So let's get some messages of love. There we go. All right. And first one is intuition. You already know the answers you seek. Yeah, absolutely. With this Hermit card, definitely shows that energy. Okay? So be aware of that. So go within, follow your intuition, and also support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. You don't have to go at this alone either. I think that's very indicative to you opening up to other people's input, help, you know, so you're not so much in your head. Okay? Let's go ahead and get what's the vibe. So very empowering reading here. It's very clear. I think you could probably agree with me. Yeah. See, we got to get out of this energy. Being conflicted, being perplexed, being puzzled. Stop trying to figure it out and just move forward. That's how you make progress. Not sitting there trying to figure out what you did wrong. You didn't do anything wrong, my friend. You didn't. Okay? So let's go ahead and do cosmic energy and close this out for you. Aries. Let's see. So you're making progress this week. Focus on that. Wow. Yeah, I knew that I had to shuffle these cards again. All right, let's see. Oh my God. Can I get a closing message for Aries, please? I don't think I announced that. All right, we're going with the one. We're going with both of them. Fuck it. As soon as I went to try to decide, they were like, do both. Okay. So this week, joy is the dance of the soul. Enjoy every moment. Again, walk away from things that no longer bring you joy. Stop trying to figure out why it's not bringing you joy. It's had its place. It's had its time. You don't need it anymore, okay? In fact, let's shift our energy from that and go to this. Transformation. Transformation is the soul's evolution, and you are making progress. You are transforming. You just may not see it yet, okay? But you just stay focused and you watch what happens. Okay, Aries? All right. That is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch the Freakin Weekend. That's posted on Fridays at 10 a.m. And let's do a personal reading. Me and you, online or in person, come down to the shop. I'd love to see you. Let's book a reading. They're booking up fast. Okay, Aries? Progress. That's all you need to focus on this week. All right. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you Friday. Taurus, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot reading. This is going to be for February 25th all the way to March 3rd. So welcome, Taurus. I hope you are already on your way to a fantastic week. And I want you to go ahead and check out the cosmic weather at the beginning of this reading to go ahead and get all the info on what the hell is going on this week. But I'll wait. So in the meantime, let's go to the tarot table and begin our wonderful reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to the channel, well, welcome, Taurus. I hope this message finds you well. Let's start with our angel numbers. There they are. Wow, we are not messing around with 121, and that's all about harmony this week. Embrace harmony in your life. Seek balance between your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Yeah, the trifecta of everything. Physical, emotional, and spiritual. Sometimes it's really out of balance. And that's where we find this disharmony in our life. So pay attention to 121, 12, 1, 1, 1, all of that. But what this is showing is harmony. You've got the ones on either side and the two in the middle, okay? What you want to do, we usually focus more on physical and emotional. And we leave out the spiritual. And I think that for this week for you, there's a pull to get those right, that trifecta of balance. Okay? All right, let's get a message from our Guardian Angel tarot deck. I love pulling this out once in a while. It's just a twist on the old tarot deck. And I love the meanings written for them too. So let's get our guide from our guardian angels. Ooh, and this is your energy with Queen of Earth. This is about being gracious, being practical, and being capable. Okay? Knowing your worth. Look at that crown in the middle of your heart. You are feeling good. You are not messing around. You know you are worthy of it. Okay? But there's also an air of being gracious about it also, okay? And you are more than capable. Let's read up on it. The Queen of Earth. The Queen of Earth. I think it's in the back, yeah. Let's see. Queen of Earth. All right. You can make a difference, Taurus. You have an amazing ability to take care of others and at the same time create great abundance. Your entrepreneurial ideas, oh my God, are destined to succeed. Be creative, okay? Be innovative. This is a time for you to branch out and follow your heart. When it comes to your career and life purpose, now, this is happening in your 5th house of doing things that you love, joy, okay? At the same time, remember to leave quiet moments in your life for the people who mean the most to you. And that's another thing. This all centers on you bringing more joy into your life. That 5th house influence is huge for you, okay? So you might be letting go of things that no longer bring you joy. Now, let's go ahead and get our shadow work card and see what they have for you for this midweek. And face inner demons. Don't be afraid of darkness. There's a light nearby. So transform this energy and integrate it. Again, bringing more harmony into your life. You see how that all goes? Love that. Interesting week for you. But again, you're being practical. You're capable. So there's no doubt that you can get this done. It's just, what are the inner demons that are holding you back? That's keeping you out of balance and harmony, okay? So again, we've been talking about, career changes for Tauruses. So check that out also, You might want to also check out the Saturn-Neptune astrology video I put out. So let's get the vibe for you this week, Taurus. Ooh. Okay. Oh, yeah, look. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, we've got Queen of Wands here, so this is nurturing energy. I got, all right, so this is how this is going to go. I'm sorry, I'm excited. All right, 5 of Cups to the 10 of Wands. Definitely some change this week. We're changing the way that we're handling this stuff. 5 of Cups is always, fretting over, we're just wasting our time and our energy, and I don't think you want to do that anymore. I think you're moving on to something better. Change. And I think you're ready to embrace it. Even though you don't like it, I think you need to embrace it. I really love this outcome, the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune, so whew, that's good. Just being you and opening up to abundance here, opening up to a different path. I love this. We got 2 10s. I'm going to go ahead and put that on the board. So that's beautiful payoff energy. Where the hell did it go? There it is. Yeah, success, completion, payoff with 10-10. Loving that for you. So embrace change. The Queen of Wands, with the Queen of Earth and the Queen of Wands, you got your feet on the ground and you're ready to move forward. The 10 of Wands shows that it's time. Okay. I love the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune here. That shows that a payoff is happening. So maybe a financial change for you. But again, we need to get in harmony. And I think that facing our inner demons, which brings us to the 5 of Cups, is the way to work this week. Okay. Follow me on that? Wow. Excuse me. Maybe you have something to say to somebody. Maybe you do. Let's go ahead. Ooh. You get some oracles. Yeah. Mental conflict. Okay. We need to work on that. We need to release that. That's what we're releasing here. I really like this. Foundations and achievement. This is 4 of Wands energy. This is very good. Again, we're changing things. We're getting out of this. We're letting that go. Focusing on victory and success. Beautiful energy there. And the 2 of Cups. All right. Things coming together. Harmony. More 2s. Interesting. Foundations and achievement. Again, building something here. And not really focusing on other things. I mean, it's just good energy, Taurus. I really do. And I think you're grounded in reality. And if you're not, well, I think that's the inner demon you need to face. Again, it's all about focusing on harmony. That balance between physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. So let's look at relationships here, because maybe singles are, possibly opening up to a relationship. All right, we got the 2 of Swords out here. So now we've got 3 2s on the board, and it all points to relationships. I'm going to show you how this all correlates. And look, again, balance and harmony. You can't make this shit up. Lots of messages here for you. Okay, so what we have is the 2 of Swords twice. Not knowing which way to go, especially in relationships. And I feel for you this week, we're getting out of that. We're getting out of the emotional anchor that's holding us down and opening up to more better horizons. Why? Because we're setting ourselves free. And also, then we have once we find this balance and harmony, then we come into balance and harmony with our relationships. We need to set ourselves free from judgments. So this could be judgments from the past. Okay? 10 plus 10 equals 20. The judgment card is number 20. Okay? But you need to stand your ground, put up boundaries in relationships. That may be the imbalance, is that you let people walk all over you. You know what I'm saying? Remember that you are creating your reality, and you can create balance and harmony in your relationships just as much as you can create disharmony in your relationships. All right? And 3 of Wands is getting excited, getting ready. It's coming for you. And I think it's coming a lot faster than you believe. Again, the mental conflict is keeping that at bay. Wow. All right. Damn. Taurus. Let's get some messages of love. What else do we need to know about this week's energy? Okay. Wow. Okay. Obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. Yeah, that is you, my lovelies. You know, and that's what's causing the disharmony. Let's stop obsessing about it and just release it. If it's something we need to release, let go, okay? Unplug. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. Maybe you've just been putting in a lot of time, and that's caused things to go out of balance. You have the opportunity this week, even though Mars is moving into Pisces and there's a full moon and Mercury is going retrograde, you have an opportunity to kind of get everything back into balance. This may be that time for you, and it's possible. More possible than not, I'll tell you that much, okay? So let's go ahead and get, what's the vibe? The number's 2, two-faced, double life, cheater, backstabber. What's going on with this? Are we obsessed? You see where this is all going here? I think this is more of an obsession of, oh, what's going on here? You know, the 2, double life. Facing those inner demons that make you paranoid. Stuff like that. That's a very specific message for some of you. I'm not saying that someone's cheating. I mean, if somebody is, then what the fuck are you still with them for? You know what I mean? Let them go. Unless you like that kind of behavior, I don't know who does. All right, so closing message for you, Taurus, is support. Seek support. You don't have to bear everything alone. Absolutely. You've got more than enough people to help you. And I think they're all barking at the moon, aren't they? That's what wolves do. They howl at the moon. So again, put yourself into harmony this week, Taurus. Focus on harmony. That's all you need to do. It's not like you got to put yourself there. You put yourself in the situation by focusing on it instead of obsessing about things, how things are out of alignment. And you're going to just experience more of that. All right. So very important for you this midweek. All right. So that's going to do it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, the Freakin weekend gives you the vibe for the weekend. It's always so much fun. It's not so yelling at you. You know what I mean? And if you like these general readings, you're going to love a personal reading. Come on down to the center if you're in Fredonia area, or we can do it online on Zoom. It is all ready and set up for you. Go ahead and book yours now. All right, Taurus, listen, stop obsessing. Focus on harmony. You've got this. The ball's starting to roll for you. Start to see it that way. All right. And for some of you, new relationships coming in. You heard it here first. All right, Taurus, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Gemini, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot reading, and this is going to be for February 25th all the way to March 3rd. So, welcome, Gemini. Hope you are doing well. Yes, we are in the throes of more fucking crazy energy. When does it all end? But you know what? This is all rolling towards change. We're so close to the finish line of this crazy energy. Don't pass it up. Flow with it. Let's not resist it. It almost seems like when we resist something, it just gets worse. You know what I mean? So that message for you, Gemini, rings true, okay? If you haven't checked out the cosmic weather at the beginning of this video, go ahead and check that out so we can get a little bit more info on what the hell is going on this week. So let's go to the tarot table and begin our lovely tarot reading. Thank you so much for being here, Gemini. If you're new to the channel, well, hey, welcome. We're just gonna love you here at Raise Your Vibration TV. Go ahead and join the Vibe Tribe. Share me with your friends. Let's get an angel number to start this reading for you. Oof. And it's all about empowerment for you this week, Gemini. Love that. With 898. Stand in your power to embrace your true potential with confidence. That's right. So that's kind of like Empress, Emperor energy. Stand in your power. Don't hold back. You know you're powerful. Do it. Okay? Now, we're going to get a message from our guardian angels. I love pulling this deck out once in a while. Nice big cards that haven't been destroyed. Well, kind of. They're a little ripped up, but... All right, let's get a message. Which one? Oh, okay. Wow, with number 6, the Lovers. Relationships, emotions, and choices. Yeah, we got some choices to make. Let's see. Let's read up on it. The Lovers. The Lovers. When this card is drawn, you can expect matters of the heart to take precedence. Powerful relationships may develop with newly met individuals, or already established relationships could start to progress to a deeper level. In ancient tarot, this card was sometimes referred to as the choice. If you need to make an important decision, Gemini, it's important to examine all sides of this matter very carefully. This card urges you to probe deep into your own emotions for answers. The action you take should be something you feel strongly about with all of your heart. All right, very good. Very good. And this full moon lunar eclipse is happening in your 4th house. So this could be matters with your family, the people close to you that live in your home, all of that, okay? Interesting. All right. So we already got the Lovers energy out here, which can mean choices if it's not about relationships. So let's go ahead and, well, we got our shadow work. There it is. And it's Spirit Awakening. That'll empower you. Sit with your shadows. It's the way to enlightenment. Absolutely. For Geminis, that is it. Using your intuition and focusing on spirituality this week, maybe meditating, maybe that will help you make that choice, that will help you empower your life. I love that. The Lovers also shows harmony and balance coming, reintegrating balance into your life. All right. So let's get the vibe. Yeah, for some reason they want that card right there. Okay. Maybe to focus on that. We've got to make a choice. We've got to trust our emotions. We have to go stand in our power and in our confidence in order to make these moves or decisions. And using your intuition is crucial this week, okay? So, well, we got a lot going on here. I say we do, absolutely. All right, so let's see if we can fit all these in here. I'm gonna put this one here. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And then I can start that, okay. Yes, okay. All right, so let's make room, kids. Okay, so let's go on down the line. We have the Death and Rebirth card. It's time to put an end to, oh my God, my life is so serious. Stop being dramatic, please. It's an end to taking things way too seriously. The Page of Wands enforces that. So you need to move more towards joy. You need to make a choice, okay? Especially when it comes to your emotions. And it usually means insecurity. So let's let go of that. But get more like a childlike wonder. There's an opportunity here for you to lighten up. You know what I mean? Lighten up. The Knight of Swords is moving towards that new energy. It's movement. Okay, so you may be moving for some of you Geminis. I don't really see a clear indication of it, but maybe it will progress if it's supposed to come out. But there may be that also, or just you choosing to move. Seven of Pentacles is moving towards putting your time and focus into things that pay off and not the things that don't, okay? The King of Wands is it's time, yes, for a change, for a move, definitely. We've got the Page all the way to the King, yes. So putting your time and energy into making that change. The thing is, though, is that the advice is the Hierophant, have faith. This also can mean sacred union, because we have the Lover's card out here. We have to put that into consideration. And also the Chariot. It takes two. There isn't one horse pulling that chariot to its destination. It's two of them. Again, sit with your shadows. That's how you empower yourself. But faith is huge, that all of this is going to work out. See what I'm saying? In an end to try to meddle. Okay? Interesting. Lots going on here. Lots going on. But it's an emphasis of putting your time and focus into things that pay off. Okay? All right. Yeah. And you just need to focus on your vision and keep that in your mind. How do you want things to go? You know, another 6. How do you want things to go in your life? How are they going now for you? Using your inner wisdom. This is the Hierophant again. So again, have faith. You too can figure this out. Just keep the vision alive, focusing on success and knowing that the universe has your back. That empowers you to know that you're not alone in this. Okay? Let's look at relationships. There's movement here. There's definitely movement. Page of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Chariot. All indicative of movement of some sort. Okay. All right, let's look at relationships and love. Yeah, see, we want to get out of the stuck mentality. That's what we need to put an end to. Kind of robs you of your joy. Especially, Geminis are always in their head. We no longer need to be there. We just need to focus on our strength with the number 8, the Leo card. Heavy Leo influence here also. Maybe that's just you igniting that fire back into your life. The 9 of Pentacles is knowing that you deserve it. And that's how you move faster to success. Okay? Especially when it comes to relationships of any kind. And making that choice. I can do this. I can move forward. The universe has my back. I love it. Okay, yeah. This is huge. Leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. What are you waiting for? You know what I mean? Yes, your ruler is going to be going retrograde, but you can still make moves. It doesn't mean you gotta freeze for 3 weeks. It doesn't. If you firmly open up to these, and it's having that faith that you're making the right move and you're moving towards it. This friendship is leading to more. So again, some of you Geminis, there's something developing here, allow it to. Remember when I said at the beginning of the reading to go with the flow? Okay. All right, let's get what's the vibe card or cards for you? Okay, yeah. So this is the energy we're currently in. Maybe stuck, we're at a dead end, or we're just frozen. This 8 of Swords definitely shows all of those and more. But you can see her feet are in the water. Anytime in tarot, somebody's feet are in the water, it's trusting your intuition, and this is a big one. Cutting ties, freedom, standing up for yourself, and awakening. More things to bog you down, but this is a time to empower yourself, all right? Interesting. You may need to make a choice. Are we going to stay stuck, or are we going to move forward with confidence? That's how you empower yourself. The message is so clear. I love it. And I hope you do too. Yeah, look at this. Closing message. Bravery. Face the unknown with bravery. Trust your steps. Trust the universe has your back. Focus on success, and this too will bring you exactly where you want it to go. I'm telling you, This is making that choice and not getting emotionally involved in it, and maybe eliminating some of the things that keep you from making choices. Maybe simply other people keep you from making choices. Oh, why would you do that? I don't think that's what you should do. Well, fuck what everybody thinks. You know what I'm saying, Gemini? So be discerning when you come to those kind of choices. But I think it's evidently clear here for you this week, okay? All right. That is going to do it for this midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, watch the Freakin Weekend. That'll give you the vibe for the weekend. And we've got a full moon. Holy shit. We're definitely going to be moving towards that. And if you like your general reading, you're going to love your personal reading. So if you want to come down to the shop and do one in person, that's great. If you don't want to and you live far away, I'm all over the globe, honey. I'm global. So go ahead and book your reading now because they're booking up. So get yours in. All right, Gemini, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Cancer, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot reading, and this is going to be for February 25th all the way to March 3rd, so welcome. I hope you are on your way to a wonderful week. Hang in there. All right, we got that lunar eclipse dangling over you. Let's see exactly where that's going to go, and it's all about communication and releasing communication. It's, again, I said, I think at the beginning, if you didn't check the beginning of this video, this is the cosmic weather. Go ahead and check that out before you go ahead and start your reading. But what I was saying for you is it's communication, and communication is important. And it's going to be really difficult, I think, because we're just going into this Mercury retrograde. I mean, there's a lot of things that are shaken up to, and maybe it's just the timing of things for you. All right. So we're going to leave you with that, but go check out the cosmic weather before we start. But we're going to the tarot table, so let's do it. Let's start with our angel numbers. Thank you so much for being here, Cancer. If you're new to the channel, well, hey, welcome. You're not going to be disappointed, I'll tell you that much, kids. Okay? Let's get our angel numbers to start the reading. What do we have for Cancer for this midweek reset? Wow, it's renewal with 890. You are experiencing renewal and fresh beginnings. Release the past and embrace the opportunities for growth and transformation ahead. That's all. And we just need to hand in those old library books. That's what it seems like. Like we just need to give ourselves this sense of renewal at this time, Cancer. You know, Mercury retrograde is kind of giving you that, you know, renewal. Mercury retrograde always emphasizes redo, renewal, all of that. Okay. Now, we're going to get a message from the Guardian Angel deck. I like whipping this out once in a while. It's really not my choice. It's Spirit. I open up my lovely 3-drawer system of all my tarot decks here, and I just open it up and they're like, oh, yeah, you're using this one. I'm like, okay, let's do it, guys. So they want to give you a message, Cancer, and what is it for this midweek reset? No? Okay. Okay. Yeah. And I'll tell you why all those fell out, because when those two fell out, I should have shuffled them again. I'm telling you, it does it to me every time. So never second guess your intuition. There it is. Oof. And this is all about transformation, renewal, transformation. You see what's going on here. Number 16. This is the Tower. Realization, life change, and liberation. So much symbolism in this card. You're being guided. It's going to take some time. And even though that tower is coming down, you're building on strong foundations. So let's go ahead and read up on this. Beautiful energy already, Cancer, right out of the gate. All right, Source is always leading us toward joy. Keep a watchful eye out for signs that it's time to head in a new direction. Remember, again, I was saying maybe it's timing. You may be led to change your career, where you live, or even the people you associate with. Perhaps there will be an event that guides you to release old beliefs in favor of a whole new philosophy of life, Cancer. Change can indeed be challenging, but it can also be exhilarating. The important thing to remember is that your angels want you to be happy and fulfilled. Everything that happens in life has a purpose, and a means to an end. If you can embrace that truth with love and gratitude in your heart, then no matter what you experience, you will be blessed. God damn. That is some good tarot right there. Wow. And that's such a lovely representation of the tower instead of it falling down to the ground. You know what I mean? But it's liberating you. It's transformation. It's renewal. The message is very clear for you. And this may be stopping you with your shadow work. Jumbled thoughts. The mind can make a heaven of hell and a hell of heaven. Yeah, so this can put you in a state of anxiety. You may want to escape. You may be confused about what you do. And this full moon is allowing you to help release this confusion and this anxiety and turn it into some kind of transformation for yourself, okay? Which gives you a greater sense of renewal. It's changing something here, Cancer. And it's big. All right. Let's go ahead and get the meat of the reading. Wow, we could really end it right there. Could end it right there. All right. Let's see what we have for this week. Let's go. Anything else for Cancer for this week? Is that it? Yes. Aha! This was at the bottom of the deck, and I was going to show it, but I didn't. So that's very relevant. So we're starting with this. The jumbled thoughts, the confusion, the anxiety. You see the sand? She's wasting time. Okay? The symbolism there with this hourglass. Don't waste your time being confused. Again, this may be a timing issue, and I think that's what it is. The time is now. Stop wasting your energy with the Five of Cups. Very telling. Yeah. Page of Swords is communication, ideas. Again, maybe changing career, going back to school. You're doing something here. Something you've been waiting for a long time. Again, there's something here from the past that you just need to move forward with. And the timing is perfect. When I see the Three of Wands and it's a timing issue, the time is now. I'll be surprised if the Wheel of Fortune doesn't come out, because I think that will reiterate for you, okay? But again, it's jumbled thoughts that's stopping this transformation, stopping this renewal, because you're wasting your energy. You see where this is going? Wow, the sun is coming through big time. Wow. You can kind of see it on the tarot table, how it's coming through. I've got like these stained glass like decals that cover the windows, and kind of gives off this blue hue. Yeah, suffering in silence. Again, Nine of Swords, anxiety. Let this go. Speak your truth. Something's up. And sacral. This is something that your creativity, maybe you're kind of blocked in that. This could also be childhood issues, insecurities, that kind of thing. Let's focus on things bringing us joy and getting rid of things that don't. You see the orange in there? So it's time to put these things to rest. You're wasting your time by not putting a period on it, okay? You've got too many loose ends with whatever situation this is. And you want to remedy it, but you just don't know the timing. And you don't need to. If you feel it, and I think you're going to feel it this week, then move forward with it, okay? Let's look at relationships. Is it centered around relationships? Yeah. telling you, this is why I love my fucking job. There's a lot of cards here, so I'm just gonna kind of, all right. The uncertainty and the hurt. Again, another 3. We've got to let that go. The moon, that's you. That's your energy. It's the full moon on the 3rd. You see where I'm going with this? You're confused about what to do. Something about the past here. Definitely. It's so fucking clear. Another 6 with the 6 of Swords. What worked before doesn't, so you got to move forward. You know, there's some uncertainty and some hurt. I'm telling you, something's going on here. Page of Pentacles is an opportunity here. Maybe it's an apology. Maybe that's what you're offering. Something. King of Wands is moving forward with it. And of course, like I said, the Wheel of Fortune, it's time. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius, one of the fixed signs. It's very evident here, Cancer, is that it's time to kind of let this go, especially when it's communicating. If you're on the outs with somebody or if there's no contact, I'm feeling that too because of the suffering and silence. And you're just kind of waiting for that window to open up. It's open. Okay? Interesting. Let's get messages of love. It could be you just saying, all right, universe, let's go. You know? Wait, I thought there was another. Is there another message? Yeah, I almost feel like there's one more on there. It kind of jumped out and jumped back into the deck, so maybe there isn't. We'll see. No. Okay. Weird. Yes, and look at that. Patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. You can't make this shit up. Again. Throat chakra. Why did I cough? I had no reason to cough. And that one hurt. So maybe what's going on here, Cancer, is that whatever you need to say probably hurts in an emotional way. Take the emotions out of it and just get it out, okay? Wow, that's fucking bizarre. Let's get what's the vibe. What an interesting reading. Definitely. Let's get what's the vibe. Again? Oh man, you see how bright this room got? Jesus, it's washing me out. And it kind of goes along with this. The light goes along with this card. That's interesting. Broken, nightmares, failures. Let's not focus our energy on that. That's what's got us confused. Wow. You've seen the light, Cancer. All right. Let's get a closing message for you. Oh my God. Crazy. Crazy. All right. Let's see. What do we have for... Oop, there it goes. And we have self-love. Yeah. Self-love is the foundation of all love. So maybe what we need to do is go within before we go out. Okay? Wow. And I hope you've seen the light because, it's shining. Jesus. It's making me look like a ghost. All right. Cancer, that is going to be it for your Midweek Reset Tarot reading. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, make sure you check out the Freakin weekend. And you got to see, if you haven't already, the supplement videos I put out for some of this energy. I put out an eclipse video of everything you need to know about it, which gives you some more info about what's going on for you. And also the Saturn-Neptune conjunction that happened on last Friday. So check that out also, okay? And if you like your, yes, of course, subscribe. But if you like your general reading, go ahead and book a personal reading with me. Do that now. They're booking up. In person or online, we could do both. You know what I mean? Or either one. It's fine. All right, Cancer, you've got your task set out in front of you. Now go ahead and do it with love, okay? All right, I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Leo, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot reading for February 25th all the way to March 3rd. Damn. Welcome, Leo. Another crazy, energetic week. When do we catch a break? Well, Leo, hopefully this week. Just so you know, the sun is just blaring through my windows, and I have them covered with like a frosted decal, but as you can see, the light is shining, and we don't complain about shining too brightly. We just do, right, Leo? All right, so if you haven't checked out the cosmic weather at the beginning of the video, go check that out now. I'll wait. All right, let's go to the tarot table. Welcome, Leo. Let's start our reading. Fellow kings and queens, let's do our angel numbers. If you're new to the channel, welcome, fellow Leo. You will not be sorry. And look at that, trust. 232. Trust in yourself and the universe. Have faith in the divine plan and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. That is beautiful. That's a beautiful message. Beautiful card. Trust. First in yourself that you can do this, and trust in the universe also, because you're part of that, and that everything is working out in your divine plan, okay? Now we're going to get a message from the guardian angels. Beautiful message right there. Love that. Let's go ahead and get a message. I love doing this deck once in a while. And I was so excited when they said, okay, Jeff, pull this one out. I'm like, all right, let's do it. We haven't done this in a while. So let's go. Let's go for it. There it is. And it's the Three of Cups. Celebration, community, and friendships. Okay? All right, let's read up on it. Three of Water. 232. See the numbers coming out. Maybe that will be significant in this reading. So, love the butterflies in all of this too. Love the imagery. So, the Three of Cups. This is wonderful news of an emotional nature. Someone may be getting married. A pregnancy may have just been announced, or a child has been born. Perhaps someone has graduated from school or received a promotion. Whatever the occasion, there is great cause for celebration and joy. Share your feelings of love and joyful acknowledgement of this happy news. This card can also indicate a need to spend more time with your friends or other groups of like-minded people. Expand your social circle or reach out to community organizations who share your interests and beliefs. Open your heart for others to come into your life, and they will seek you out. So this is all about opening up to abundance. This is about happy endings, heartwarming hospitalities or parties or social engagements. So family reunions, anything like that, very social energy here, okay? So let's get our shadow work. It's time to celebrate. And why not get together with others and celebrate, Celebrate each other. Shadow Blossom. Love that. This, for some reason, I'm a Stephen King reader, and I love the Dark Tower series, and this reminds me of the Dark Tower imagery. Shadow Blossom. You need both sunlight and darkness to bloom fully. So this is about resilience and nourishing that resilience. You can do this. The rose is very resilient, and it trusts, you know what I mean? That it can continue that. And especially with nourishment, you will be celebrating. You just have to trust. The big message is trust, Leo. And I get that. This lunar eclipse is happening in our second house of believing in ourselves, knowing our worth, and adding more worth to ourselves, okay? So let's get our messages now. Let's get the meat of the reading. Let's see where we're going with this. All right, let's do it. Leo. Don't you just love being a Leo? I'm sure everybody loves being their own sign, but ooh, wow, we got some major cards here. This is a big deal. Yeah, absolutely. We got the devil here, so it's tempting us. Yeah. I'm gonna set this right over here. You know what? I'm gonna put that there. Yeah, so we get more space. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. The big message is trust, and the Fool card is out here to be don't be foolish. Trust. The Fool does mean trust. Trust your first step. I know it's scary. You got to do something here, but trust the journey and that everything's unfolding in your favor. And the Ace of Pentacles shows it with more abundance. Again, the full lunar eclipse is all about abundance. So open up to it. It is yours. Trust it comes to you, and it will. Don't be tempted to cut ties from the past. Speak your truth. The Queen of Swords cuts all cords, doesn't go towards the darkness, but focuses on the light, especially for a Leo. The Empress is empowering yourself. Another 3 with the 3 of water here. And the 3 is in the middle of all that trust. But what this also shows is the full moon. So this energy is right on point. So let's use it to take that step. Put yourself out there, Leo. Don't be tempted to stay where you were before. You know what I mean? Move forward boldly. Something we're so well versed to do. It's our insecurities, which leads us to using our ego. So don't be foolish to start something new here. I mean, it's beautiful. One card, huh? That's it. Accelerated motion. Trusting that universe. Messages coming in, business picking up, whatever this is, it's beautiful energy. Open up to it. The more you do, the more you get. How about that, huh? All right, let's look at relationships. Again, you're going to be celebrating, so just trust the process here. Wow. All right, so 8 of Pentacles is put in the work. Try something different, especially when it comes to your relationships. Another 8, but trust this process here, okay? And then we have the Ace of Swords. Trying something different, messages coming in. Someone may be getting a hold of you. This is definitely communication with the 8 of Swords. This could also be Cupid's arrow, someone coming into you, or maybe you reaching out to somebody else. But the Lovers, beautiful. So we'll focus on relationships. I love the Lovers and the 3 of Cups. That shows, again, more energy to celebrate. And another 3, well, this is something you've been waiting for, and it arrives, okay? So let's look at, we've got 3 3s here, and how do they connect to each other? Because I just don't point out the numbers. They all connect to each other. And this is all about growth, creativity, and the most important, divine support. Trust in that. Okay? Now, let's put the 3s together. We got the 3 of Cups. It's already showing we're celebrating. The 3, the Empress, is you will be celebrating if you empower yourself and trust the divine plan and support and kind of surrender, okay? Trust. And the 3 of Wands, something you've been waiting for, shows up. This could be a relationship. This could be a business partnership. This could be something here. You just got to trust the process. What a fucking great message, all right? So relationships, Leo, are you worthy of it? Aha. Can you trust the situation? Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. You may be in denial of some things that you do, that there are bigger forces out there to align you with what you need. And stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. And I think that's what you single Leos have been striving for, something you've been working on, and your growth and your acceleration and trusting in the plan pays off. Okay? Wow. All right, let's get what's the vibe. Crazy reading. I'm so hyped up from it, you know? Those threes are integral. And, you know, I always do things in threes. Threes are my number. 3s and 7s. Okay? First message is hopeful. Yeah, look at that. Inspired, optimistic, and focusing on success. That's all you need to do. Get inspired. Stay optimistic and only focus on your success. Trust in the plan. And look at that. In the meantime, this is all about healing, self-care, introspection with that Mercury retrograde, and meditation. Quiet your mind. Trust in the plan. Every time you connect, every time you meditate, you quiet your mind, you're connecting to the divine. You don't have to do it for an hour or 3 hours or all fucking day. A few simple breaths will center you, bring you right to center. Okay? All right, let's get a closing message for you, Leo. Wow. Great message here. You know, your trust and your hope and your optimism pays off. Again, you keep that vibe going long enough and it shows up. Okay? Wow, look at this. Closing message. We couldn't have said it any better. Hope. Hope is a beam of light in the darkness. But the message here is that you need both sunlight and darkness to bloom fully. Wow. What a great message. That's going to do it for our Midweek Reset Tarot reading. Thank you so much, Leo. Wow, what a just, I'm kind of speechless over this reading. It's very good. Don't forget, watch the Freakin weekend. That's going to be interesting with all the full moon activity that's centered around this weekend. So check that out. And if you would like a personal reading with me, come on down to Fredonia and we'll have a great time. But we could also do that online. I am available worldwide, galactic. Doesn't matter where you are in the universe, I can hook up. Zoom can do wonderful things, all right? Leo, trust the plan here. Stick with it. You're almost there. You're one win away. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Virgo, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot reading, and this is going to be for February 25th all the way to March 3rd. Ooh, welcome, Virgo. Hope you're already on your way to a wonderful week. How you feeling? We got some huge energy coming up this week. If you haven't checked it out, the cosmic weather at the beginning of the video, go ahead, because this is a full moon lunar eclipse in your sign. How can we use this energy? How is it going to manifest in our life? Well, this is what we're going to put our focus on for you this week, okay? So get excited. You know, this could be a whole new thing for you. And full moons are all about releasing. They're bringing things to light so you can let them go. So allow yourself the grace to do that. You just may be feeling really motivated and ready to go. You know what I'm saying, Virgo? So let's go to the tarot table and begin our lunar eclipse adventure. All right. Damn, Virgo. When was the last time an eclipse was in your sign? You know, and it's that full moon. Such powerful energy. Let's start with our angel numbers. If you're new to the channel, well, thank you so much for being here and welcome. And it's all about 432 this week. And it's grounding. Good. Because this energy can make you very ungrounded. You know, your ruler Mercury is going retrograde, so you might be feeling a little, you know, no fear. Virgo, you're being reminded of the importance of staying grounded and centered amidst life's ups and downs. Connect with your inner strength and stability, finding peace and balance within yourself. That's integral for this full moon, okay? So make sure if you can, if you're in a climate where it warrants that, go outside and ground barefoot. Now let's get a message from the Guardian Angel Tarot deck. I like to use this once in a while. So Virgo, wow, we got some energy for you. And right away, it's saying it's grounding, because it is in your sign and it can be grounding. But as long as we stay in that position, we're good. All right, look at that, the Two of Wands. This is all about planning, partnering, and progress. Beautiful. Love that. Love that. All right, let's read up on it. The Two of Wands. Two of Fire. Okay. Virgo, so far so good. You may have some decisions to make, but you also have time to arrive at them. Don't be concerned if you're noticing a little slowdown in the speed at which your plans are manifesting. That's important for you this week, okay? Take this opportunity to work on your long-term vision. You've accomplished a lot, but there is still a lot to do. Don't freak out because I just said that. I can see a lot of you going, consider carefully if this might be the right time to take on a new partner for your endeavor. It's all right to be independent. However, Virgo, it can also be a great benefit to have someone helping you along your path. Listening to the ideas of others could greatly expand your worldview. Yes. And the Two of Fire, the Two of Wands says you're ready. You know? But keep yourself grounded in reality. And you'll sail through this. Okay? Beautiful. Let's get our shadow work. Let's see what we have for Virgo. What do we have for you? A Virgo, Virgo, what do we have? I love you all. Embrace the void. Your true potential is waiting to be discovered. So, there may be some emptiness there, but that's okay. Reach down deep and find that creative power. Okay? Again, I like this energy. I feel that right now you're in this planning gestation phase. Keep yourself grounded and the answers will come. The planning happens. You're doing good so far. I really think you're doing good. Again, if you're feeling the exact opposite of this reading, well, then it all goes back down to the grounding, okay? And maybe you've got to, again, Mercury Retrograde is having you reinvent here, or rethink the plans, you know? Again, maybe somebody else will help you kind of along those decisions you need to make, those plans you need to make, okay? All right, so let's get the meat of the reading. This is how we do. No, okay. So we need to reshuffle. Very good. Thank you, angels, guides, and spirits. Let's see, what do we have? No to those, yes to these. Okay. Interesting. Wow. Wow. All right. All right, let's put this here. Let's put that there. Let's go here. All right. There we go. Okay. So, very indicative here. The devil, don't be tempted to sit in this energy any longer. The Three of Swords. Pain, hurt, sorrow, uncertainty, all of that. Let's let it go. You may be focusing on that too much, okay? The Magician in the Three of Cups, though, is create the life you want and you'll be celebrating. Again, when you're grounded, you can create a lot of miracles here for yourself. Keep that message in mind, all right? We've already got 2 threes out here, so I'm pretty sure it's going to come out on the board. And it's really weird because it's almost waiting to come out because it's at the top of the deck here. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get some oracles. So this is the problem spot right here. And that's what that full moon's telling you to release. You know, and I've been telling you guys that for quite some time. Let's release this energy. Let's do this, you know. It's all right. No one's judging you because of it, but the universe is kind of like, you know, Virgo, let's move on with this, okay? Yeah, emotionally withdraw from it. 8 of Cups, walk away from it. Walk away from what no longer serves you, and this does not serve you. It's a time to rest and rejuvenate. Grounding is very important message here, okay? Wow. 432, 432. Let's look at love. Let's do it. Let's look at love. Virgo, let's look at love. I don't know why I want to sing all of a sudden. I don't know. Are you Virgos in a singing mood? What's going on with that? Are you listening to music to alleviate that? Taming the beast? Okay. What do we have here? What do we have? What do we have? Oh, I'll tell you what we got. Okay. Wow. All right. Again, the Four of Swords is out again. Let's put some things to rest. You just may need some rest. Maybe that's how you get your grounding, you know? But putting this shit, getting rid of this pain. Don't turn your back on an opportunity here. Another 4. Ding, ding, ding. With the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles, don't hold back. You see the message here. Oh my God, and look at the light coming through. Look at that. And the King of Swords, speaking your truth, cutting all cords to the past. You see how this is going. This is about a relationship. And look at that, the 10 of Cups. Beautiful energy. Let's put 4s on the board. We thought we were going for 3s, but we're going for 4s. And what is that? Protection and stability. Again, grounding. 4s are important this week for you. Wow. Wow. And putting to rest old relationships and bullshit that went along with it so you can plan and move forward in your life. Beautiful energy. All right. Messages of love. Look at how that sunlight is like washing me out. Healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. Okay, so here's exactly what we need to release because we're holding back. Virgo, you got to stop telling yourself that you're good because you still got work to do. And that's that. Wow. I love it. Sunshine, heal. Trust. The only thing is that it's hard for the camera to focus with all that light filling in. It's safe to trust in this situation. Again, protection, stability. You got to trust that. Okay, with the 4s. That's why they're out. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. All right, let's get what's the vibe. Let's get what's the vibe, baby. Let's see what else is going on. Shit. What else is going on? What do we got? Okay, we got a lot here. Lots of crazy messages. Could be a lot for different Virgos. So let's get out of this. Again, this temptation to sit in this fucking useless energy is enough, Virgo. Don't make me yell at you. This is enough of this, okay? Don't be tempted to focus on all the losses here when there's so much to gain. Look at the light coming through here. Oh, and it just dissipated. Instead, nurture. Mentorship, again, somebody coming around and kind of leading you away from all of that, helping you, wisdom, giving back, all of that. You know, you give for so many people, it's time for them to give back to you, and they will. And nightlife. Striptease, gamble, Vegas, okay. What's that, a fucking Erica Kirk show? I mean, okay, maybe you just need to go out and have a good time. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Let's get a closing message for you, Virgo. And see where we're at. Where are we? Hello, Frisco. All right. Okay. Yeah. Closing message is this, Virgo. It's all about growth. Growth is a journey. Trust each step. Very grounding energy here. I love it. Damn, Virgo, we said a lot. Trust, trust, trust. Ground yourself this week and get rid of this, whatever this is. If you're still thinking about this loser in your life, it's taking up way too much rent in your fucking head. You know what I mean? And it's time. Get it out. All right, Virgo, that is going to do it for this midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch the Freakin Weekend. That gives you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And also check out the eclipse video. Everything you need to know, that's also in the playlist. Check out the ultimate playlist. And also, not only that, but we just had Saturn and Neptune conjunct in Aries on Friday. I made a special video for that, and I go through all the influences for your sign. Also, you're going to be quite surprised about how that message lines up with this one. So check out that video, okay? And if you like your general readings, you're going to love your personal readings. And I'm available for you in person or online. Just go ahead and click the link in the description. It'll bring you to my booking page and we will make it happen. Virgo, the light is shining bright. Embrace it and ground, okay? I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Look at that light. Wow. Libra, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot reading, and this is going to be for February 25th all the way to March 3rd. So welcome all my lovely Libras. I hope you are on your way to a great week, even though this energy just doesn't seem to be slowing down. But I guess once the energy starts, it can't really be stopped. You can't put the genie back in the bottle, you know what I'm saying? And excuse me, but the light is just coming through. I even have like my windows frosted to kind of take that away, and oh my god, the sun is just coming through the window. So, you know, if I'm looking a little ethereal, well, it's because, you know, the light is shining bright on me and you, Libra. So the light is with us today. If you haven't checked out the cosmic weather at the beginning of the video, make sure you do, because that gives you the lowdown on what the fuck is going on this week. But let's go to the tarot table and begin our reading. We start with our angel numbers, of course. So the camera may look a little weird, but that's because the sun is just, man, it is shining through these windows. I'm kind of inspired by it, to tell you the truth. I just hope it doesn't ruin your experience. All right, we've got 343 with enthusiasm. Maybe that's why that light is intensifying for you. Approach life with an optimistic attitude, Libra, even in the face of challenges. Be excited about the opportunities that lie ahead and to embrace them with open arms. Absolutely. Really love these angel numbers. All right, we are going to get a message from our guides, and this is from the Guardian Angel Tarot. Really like using these. So let's see what we have. What do we have for Libra? Be enthusiastic. You know, be excited. Don't get anxious, be excited. When you start to feel anxious, be like, I'm turning this into excitement. All right? And you should be with this, with the 9 of Cups. Wishes, dreams, and happiness. Look at that. Get enthusiastic, and it will come faster to you. Any of you seeing feathers? They are definitely in your reading. All right, let's go ahead and read up on this 9 of Water. 9 of Water. This is wish fulfillment, guys. This is wish fulfillment. So, this is the card of dreams realized and wishes coming true, Libra. All that you have been hoping for is headed your way. Your concerns or fears surrounding the issue you asked about are not unnecessary and soon will fade away. There's no more need to worry. Everything is going to work out beautifully. This is a magical moment in your life. Things will either work out the way you had planned, or they will develop into something even better. Focus on feelings of joy and contentment during this abundant time. Damn. Beautiful. So get enthusiastic. The more enthused you are, the faster this develops. Okay? Now, let's get our shadow work oracle. Yeah, you can see that light coming in and out. Wow. I don't want to black out my windows. I love the sunlight, you know, but the sun is in the sky at this certain time of year to where that comes out. Now, wish fulfillment ain't happening if we don't do this, and that's confronting our fears. So the cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek, so enter it. Be brave. This is part of your healing, and reclaim your fucking power. Again, be enthusiastic. Okay? Wow. Beautiful. Let's move on. Let's get more. Let's get to the meat of our reading. I love this. I love this for you. I really love this. So all you got to do is confront your fears and just, don't let life get you down, okay? Because it can. We're only human. It happens. So let's see what we got. Ooh. Is that it? Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. All right, let's put that over there. Wait, what are you doing? Put that there, put that there. Okay. And yes, look at all these cups. Beautiful. And we got the Nine of Cups again. Wow, Libra. We've got the Two of Cups in the middle. We've got the Eight of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles. Again, the Two of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. That's twice. Wow. Now, big message. Stay enthusiastic. Confront your fears. Walk away from those. The King of Pentacles is showing you to be grounded. Use your maturity. Use your wisdom. You got this. You got this. Okay? The Two of Cups is things harmonizing. Doesn't really necessarily have to mean relationships per se, but this can things coming into balance. Okay? It could also mean relationships. Maybe they're strengthening. The Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups is open your hand and you fill it. Reciprocating energy, which symbolizes the Two of Cups here too. And the Nine of Cups. It's just opening up to the abundance. Look at that. Treasure chest. Where's my gold? Open up to it. The key is being enthusiastic and confronting your fears, and your dreams and wishes come true. Walk away from what no longer serves you on this. Okay? Fuck. That's beautiful, guys. Come on. Whew. I'm enthusiastic for you. So let's get some oracles. Just those, huh? Okay. Yeah, obstacles and challenges. Let's not focus on those. Let's release those. They're bringing you to where you need to go, bridging the gap. And stand your ground. Again, confront your fears. Put up boundaries. Keep going. Wow. Again, positive reading. Very positive. It's very simple here. It's just getting, it's really just getting yourself in line to what you want, and boom, it works. And you can speed that up. Holy shit. All right. Wow. Yeah, here's your Justice card. Things balancing out in your relationships. Beautiful. Maybe you're completing a cycle of karma here. Let's not be wishy-washy though. Okay, we got the Two of Cups and now the Two of Pentacles. So maybe that's what's going on. You're too busy focused on the obstacles and challenges in your relationships when you should just confront your fears. This is all from you, just so you know. This is all in you, Libra. It's not the other person. And look at that, 2 aces. I mean, come on. Damn it, if the bell wasn't all the way over there on the shelf, I'd start ringing it. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, new job opportunity, new love. Come on, guys. The 2 aces, 2 and 2. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm putting the 2s on the board. I'm putting the 2s on the board. Balance and harmony, that's what you're all about. Absolutely. Get enthusiastic, because this reading is very enthusiastic. I mean, look at all the positives in this, guys. You just can't not look away from it. You know what I'm saying? Come on. All right. Healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. Again, I apologize for the sun washing out. I really don't apologize for the sun shining, but it kind of just makes things look freaky. It's like, what'd you do with the lighting? But old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. Again, this isn't the relationships out there. It's you and how you perceive them and how you react to them based on these old traumas that you need to let go of and walk away from. Holy shit. Wow. All right, let's get what's the vibe. Libra, come on. This is beautiful. Yeah. We're getting out of this. Maybe you owe somebody an apology, rash actions, insincere. Again, that because of these old wounds, we're constantly having to apologize. So stand your ground. Maybe you are owed an apology. Instead of standing there waiting for it, just keep doing what you're doing and know that this will work out. Whatever imbalance in relationships are happening here this week, they're gonna balance out. But it's gonna show you what you need to do, and it's not them, it's you. I cannot emphasize that enough, okay? So, let's get a closing message for you. God damn, this is probably one of the most hyped readings of the week. All right. Thank you so much for being here, Libra. I hope this message lands with you good. And this is how things get to you faster. With gratitude. Be grateful for every moment and keep a heart of gratitude. An attitude of gratitude brings wish fulfillment to you fucking 10 times the speed, 9 times the speed. Open up to it. Be grateful. And it'll come to you. I mean, the symbolism here is very clear. See the hands? Wow. I'm gonna call it best reading of the midweek so far. That's it. All right, Libra, that is gonna do it for your fucking brilliant reading. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, you want more, check out The Weekend, Fridays at 10 a.m., okay? And not only that, I put out some supplementary videos for all this energy that's going on. The number one video I put up is everything about the eclipse that we had last week, okay? Everything you need to know, how to navigate it, what's going on, what it means for us. And then the Saturn-Neptune conjunction in Aries happened on Friday. I also put out a video for that, so check that out. Share it with your friends so they can kind of navigate the seas of all this change, because it's happening and it's barreling down on us. So we need to be aware of it. All right, Libra? Be enthusiastic about your life. This is a fucking great reading. And if you like this reading, it's general. You're going to love a personal reading with me. In person or online, I got you covered. All the info is in the description. Libra, whew, best reading of the week. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Scorpio, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot reading, which is going to be for February 25th all the way to March 3rd. Welcome, Scorpio. Again, we are just on a freight train of fucking energy that is just coming and coming and keeps on coming. And I hope that you are able to adjust to this. Maybe this Mercury Retrograde will allow us to do that. If you want to check out more about what's going on this week, go ahead and check out the beginning of the video so you can get the cosmic weather and see how that works for you. Okay, so without further ado, let's go to the tarot table and start your midweek reset. Let's get our angel numbers. If you're new to the channel, Scorpio, welcome. I'm so glad you found us. You won't be sorry. Now, let's get it. And it's prosperity with 808. Beautiful. Embrace your potential and welcome prosperity. You are making wise decisions and heading in the right direction. Beautiful. Open up to prosperity. Now, let's get a message from our guides. This is from the Guardian Angel Tarot deck. I like to use these once in a while. I haven't used these in a while, actually. Oh, look at that. And I really love the definitions of these cards too. It's the 78 card deck, but they add a different kind of flavor to it, and I really enjoy the artwork of them too. So let's get a message for you, Scorpio. And it's the Nine of Wands with protection, preparedness, and resilience. Yes, you are resilient against all of these changes that have been going on. You can definitely fare the storm, weather the storm. You're also being guided. I want you to see that. I want you to focus on those flowers too. Not sure what they are. But Nine of Wands can also mean, because you got to protect yourself, this can be, what are we keeping out? You know what I mean? What's not being allowed in with all of this protecting ourselves? So let's read up more on that with the Nine of Fire. Okay? So, you have created many wonderful, amazing things, Scorpio. There are relationships you treasure and accomplishments that you are proud of, as well as the place you call home. It's only natural to want to protect them. Rest assured that you are always being lovingly watched over by your guardian angels. That's a huge message for you, okay? If you have any worries, you can also ask Archangel Michael for protection. Absolutely, you are completely safe. This card can also indicate causes that mean a great deal to you. Examples include animal activism, charities that protect children or battered spouses, environmentalism, and curing major diseases. Anything that you feel passionate about. If you feel strongly about a cause, take it as a clue from the angels directing you to where you should lend your energy. All right? So this is getting prepared. It's physical and emotional strength and being persistent without blocking that energy out of your life, okay? Because the Nine of Wands, to me, always shows a wall being put up. Maybe it's time to take down that wall. Because, you're in protection mode. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Just move that. Okay. Let's get our shadow work oracle. There it is. And it's Shadow Alchemy. Scorpio, turn shadows into gold by shifting your awareness. This is where your empowerment lies, and this is a rebirth for you, okay? So again, opening up to this and knowing you're protected so you can open up to prosperity as well. All right, let's get the message for you. And see what is up. Let's see what is up. Okay. Interesting. Let's do it. Okay, what do we got? Interesting. Okay. We've got the Devil. We're going to put that over here. We got the Devil, the Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. All right. Now, don't be tempted to focus on lack. Remember, focusing on prosperity is a priority for you, okay? Welcome it into your life. Don't feel like you got to chase it. Again, I'm telling you, this Nine of Wands is also showing, even though it's a great card to say that you got this, it's saying you got a wall up to your abundance, okay? And this lunar eclipse is happening in your 11th house of hopes, dreams, and wishes. Abundance also. Allow that into your life. The Knight of Cups is an offer comes in, movement towards something that you've been waiting for. But again, you're tempted to just look at, well, it's not here yet. And that keeps giving you more experiences of it's not here yet. See what I'm saying? So be aware of that. Now, let's look at our oracles. So, again, it's a little complicated here. Okay. What else? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Yeah, another 9, suffering in silence. That's the 9 of Swords, so there could be some anxiety about finances or anything like that. Trust your intuition, another 2. 9s and 2s, where are you going here? See how that works out? Be aware of that. So, let's move on with our relationships and see what's going on with that. So again, breaking down the barriers of opening up to prosperity, not freaking out, but empowering yourself, knowing that you are deserving of abundance just like everybody else. And you're making wise decisions. Again, you're breaking yourself down when you shouldn't. All right, let's look at relationships and love and all of that and see how that is going. Wow, they're being very specific about what you're getting here. Yeah. And all you have to do, again, is focus on your inner strength. Again, this is pulling those resources out from you. Another 8, 8808. And the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is harmony. This is celebration. This could be a wedding. You know, the 6 of Wands and the 4 of Wands clearly indicates engagement and wedding and celebrating of some sort. Again, allowing this into your life. It's so easy, but yet you complicate it. You're really complicating it. Could all be yours. Hopes, dreams, and wishes. Again, you're one step away from that. Okay? Wow. So, messages of love. My mind totally went, boop. All right, retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Yes. So maybe a little alone time can help you rebalance that. Recharging, balancing, grounding can be very good for you, but this also shows this great energy here. The 4 and the 6 of Wands is true love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Opening up to that if you don't have it. Again, you're almost there. You're one win away. Okay, so let's go ahead and get what's the vibe. And see what we have for you. All right, so this is where we put an end to all of this. Maybe it's because you're seeking thrills, okay? Continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. Now, again, the message here is embrace your potential and welcome prosperity. You are making wise decisions and heading in the right direction. It seems like you just believe that you make continually bad decisions and you keep in this cycle. You see what I'm saying? So it's an inner struggle that you need to work on this week, okay? Wow. All right, closing message for you. Damn, Scorpio. So don't be tempted to stay in these continuous cycles. Realize what you're doing here. The full moon might be doing that. Hey, listen, this is where you're messing up, you know? Maybe it's just because you need to stop focusing on all of the doom and gloom, Scorpio. You can get a little dark that way, you know what I'm saying? But focus on peace. Find inner peace in moments of stillness. Yeah. Grounding yourself in this energy. This probably has got you all worked up. You know what I mean? No panicking. No putting up a wall. No putting up this resistance. It's time to let go of the resistance, okay? And trust that you are making right decisions and open up to abundance. It is your right. It's everybody's right. All right? So, with that being said, that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, Freakin Weekend gives you the vibe for the weekend. I got you covered there too. And if you haven't checked it out, I made 2 supplementary videos for all this energy that's going on. I made a video of everything you need to know about the eclipse. And we also did a great meditation that was live. That was a great video. You got to check that out. And also, I just posted a video about the Saturn and Neptune conjunction in Aries. I don't know, I'm itching all of a sudden right here. And that gives you more explanation of what's going on here. I really try to, guide you guys with all of this energy. These are big deals. That's the reason why I make another video for them. So check those out. All right. And if you liked your general reading, you're going to love a personal reading with me, in person or online. It's your choice. I'm worldwide, baby. Okay. Link is in the description. Scorpio, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Sagittarius, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot reading, which is going to be for February 25th all the way to March 3rd. So welcome so much for being here, Sag. Where was I going with that? Again, crazy energy going on this week, and I hope that you are faring well through it. All right, fellow fire sign. So if you didn't check out the cosmic weather at the beginning of the video, make sure you do, okay? And we can go ahead and start our reading. All right, we have great energy going on for you in the 10th house. Let's go to the tarot table and discuss it. So this lunar eclipse could be you wanting to maybe change your career. Maybe you're getting a job offer. There's a big focus on the outer world for you at this time. So let's see what your angel numbers are. If you're new to the channel, Sag, welcome. Yeah, and this may be what it takes for you this week is adaptability with 765. You are flexible and capable of facing changes. Trust in your strength to navigate any challenges that arise. Again, you're a fixed sign. Well, not a fixed sign, you're a fire sign, and you can be fixed at times. You can be fixed in one way this energy is going to work out. And this energy this week is having you focus on 765, but also to be flexible and adaptable and changeable. And you can do that, but it takes a little coaxing. So any challenges that arise, you're strong enough and you can make the necessary adjustments, okay? So now we're getting a message from our guides, and this is from the Guardian Angel Tarot deck. Haven't used this one in a while, and when I opened up my tarot case, Spirit said, this is the one, so we're doing it. All right, Sag, let's get your message. What do we have for Sagittarius? Okay. And it's the 5 of Cups. With disappointment, regret, and forgiveness. Crying over spilt milk. Interesting. Don't forget, these cups, shoulda, woulda, coulda. All my cups are empty. You're so steeped in your grief, and your guides are like, listen, look, there's 2 more there, kid. Don't worry about it. It's just milk. Clean it up. Let's read up on it, okay? 5 of water. Well, I turned 2. All right, so one of the most important spiritual tenets is self-forgiveness. Wow. As humans, we make mistakes from time to time. Focusing overly much on those errors don't serve us, but rather only holds us back. Amen. When things don't go the way we intended, it is very important to forgive, forget, then look for the new opportunity that always presents itself when our original path is blocked. And that's what this is saying, is be adaptable. Okay, be flexible. Wow, very strong message for you already out of the gate, Sag. So grieving a loss is a normal and healthy part of life, but you do not have to do it alone. There are angels around you in both spiritual and human form who can help you heal. Embrace their loving energy so that you can move forward through your recovery back onto the path of joy. Wow. So again, we need to change our focus here. Wow, that's a big message. Big message. And I hope that's resonating with you and helping you feel better about the whole situation too, So let's get it. Oh, there it is. Your shadow work for this week. And it's addiction. Compulsive need despite negative consequences. Get support and therapy. Again, there's a huge thing about support, healing, liberation, support. Maybe a relentless drive to do it all yourself and to right the wrong, when all you need to do is just forget it and let it go. You know what I mean? Again, the whole thing is being flexible and adaptable. All right. Let's get the meat of the reading for you. So 5 of Cups energy is wasting your energy. Things may not go the way you see them, But it's okay. Maybe you're addicted to the outcome. And that could be part of the problem also. It's not uncommon though. I'm going to tell you that right now. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Very empowering energy here. I'm telling you. Set yourself free from drama, creating drama. Oh, this didn't work out for me. You know what I mean? Like, and don't involve yourself. Set yourself free from the need to compete and the need to be right and the need to do it the way you want to. The universe has a different way of approaching it, and it's okay. The remedy for this is twofold. The Queen of Swords and the Empress, very empowering energy. The Queen of Swords cuts all cords from the past, doesn't sit there and shoulda, woulda, coulda, or regret. It moves forward. She speaks her truth, doesn't get involved in petty shit like this. And the Empress empowers yourself, okay? There's an idea going on here. This is growth. This is huge. This is good for you. Again, be flexible, adaptable. Wow, very powerful message. Now, let's get some oracles. Let's see what they add to your empowering reading. Okay. Yeah. Trapped in fear with the Eight of Swords and mental conflict with the Two of Swords. Yeah, this is being stuck in a certain perspective. The universe is really telling you, listen, kid, it's not that bad. You're just looking at it one way. When there's an opportunity here. You're not seeing it because you're so fucking involved in I wanted it this way. The Two of Wands is you're ready. Timing. Timing is important in all of this, okay? And again, having hope. You are an optimistic sign. Keep that up, okay? Wow. Wow, the readings are getting intense. The more I go along. Pay attention to that. You know, I'm telling you, Sag, you see it one way, and you've got to get out of that stuck perspective. You've got many choices to choose from. You're not seeing them because you're only seeing it one way. All right, now, Eight of Cups, another 8. Walking away from that mentality, especially when it comes to relationships. Now we're on the relationship deal. You deserve reciprocating energy. Okay? You want to help others. Help yourself first, though, please. Do that. Okay? 9 of Pentacles is knowing you're deserving of it. I mean, there's a huge message of empowerment and taking your power back and all of that. So make sure you do that. And I really love the outcome on this is the Ace of Wands. The universe is bringing you change, and it's good change, and you'll be celebrating. Again, you're freaking out for no fucking reason whatsoever, Sag. The universe has a different plan, but it's better than the one that you had devised, okay? Wow. Let's get some messages of love. What else are we adding to this? Okay. Warning, do not dismiss the red flags here. Again, there's a big thing about you being stuck in one way and one way only, and it's not gonna work out this way for you. Longing, this could probably be it too, is you're being impatient. Someone is secretly yearning for you, okay? But I really think that this is you yearning for the outcome that you expect. Break it down to its most simple plan, though. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just seems like you're complicating things. And trust that it is safe to trust in this situation. Again, roll with it. Go, all right, universe, it's not working out the way I planned it, so you arrange it to the way it's going to work out. I'm telling you, rejection is divine protection, you know? Let's get, what's the vibe? You just may be down on yourself, you know, but we gotta we got to get shit going here. You know what I mean, kid? We got to get shit going. All right. Maybe it has to do with legal stuff. Lawyers, court, paperwork. If it's not, Mercury retrograde could be, all right, make sure that, you check out your paperwork. If you're doing your taxes or something like that, make sure you got receipts for those deductions. You know what I'm saying? And glow up. Now, this is the big thing. Okay. New opportunities, new career, successful business. Again, I don't want you to be down on yourself about the way that you think that your career and all of that is going. Again, this lunar eclipse is saying, listen, there's something better for you, something that you now need to nurture. I'm telling you, Sag, you heard it here first, but there's a big change in career and it's not bad. It's actually a blessing in disguise. I can't stress that enough. Okay? Now, let's get a closing message for you. You just got to be flexible. That's all. That's all. Can you be? Can you do that? Can you promise this tarot reader that you will be adaptable and flexible and you can handle some of these challenges that come up? They're just temporary. I'm telling you, kids. All right. What do we got? Closing message for Sag. And it all starts with this. Self-love. Self-love is the foundation of all love. So bring that back to yourself. You're too steeped in the shoulda, woulda, couldas and all of that. Release it. Let it go. You got a perfect opportunity this week to do it. All right, Sag? Okay, that's going to do it for you. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, Freakin' Weekend. We'll give you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I got you covered there too. And don't forget, I put out some great videos for all this energy that's going on. I put out an eclipse guide. I did that live last Thursday. And that gives you everything you need to know, including a beautiful meditation to balance you and get you ready for this energy. And on Friday, we had the Saturn-Neptune conjunction in Aries. Huge 36-year transit. And I map it all out for you, Sag. So go ahead and watch that video too. Everything's in the playlist. Go ahead and check that out. Now, if you liked your general reading, you're going to love a personal reading. Mano y mano, me and you, either in person at the center or online. We can do both. Or one or the other. I'm global. I'm galactic. So let's do it. All right, Sag? Listen, be adaptable. Career's changing, I'm telling you, and it's going to be for the better. We're going to laugh about this later on, I guarantee it. All right, Sag, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Capricorn, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot reading, and this is going to be for February 25th all the way to March 3rd. Wow, another month has gone by, and it's been rolling. This energy is really hard to assimilate, and I hope you're doing a good job of trying to calibrate your energy. Hopefully this week we can kind of be able to do that, all right? If you haven't checked out the cosmic weather at the beginning of the video, make sure you do that first to kind of give you a gauge of what the hell's going on here, all right? So, bam, Capricorn. Let's go over to the tarot table. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to the channel, well, welcome, Capricorn. It's about time you found us. And you won't be sorry. Let's go ahead and get your angel numbers to start off. Oh, wow. Look at that. 555. Pay attention to the fives, y'all. And it's about transformation. Release old habits. Embrace new opportunities for growth and trust in the universe's plan for you. Yeah, this is huge because this lunar eclipse that's happening on the 3rd of March is taking place in your 9th house of releasing old habits. You know, getting rid of old beliefs that no longer serve you. Again, 5s are the halfway point. So this has been an energy buildup, and then 5, now it's time for the payoff. Okay, we get to 10. Okay, now let's get a message from our guides from the Guardian Angel Tarot. I haven't used these in a while. And I opened up the tarot drawer and it was like, oh yes, we need to do this. Okay, so let's do it. So let's get it, Capricorn. What do we have? What do we have for our lovely Capricorns? And it's the moon. course, we got that lunar eclipse, so pay attention to that. This is about using your intuition, getting rid of illusion, and coming up with a revelation. Again, that Saturn-Neptune. Saturn is your ruler, so this is going to hit you hard too. And I'm going to tell you something. Make sure you watch the video, the Saturn-Neptune video. That is up now. I would go and check that out because you are ruled by Saturn, so you need to check this out. But it's all about illusions and revelations. Interesting. Let's read up on it. Number 18. Okay, your intuitive abilities are at their peak, Capricorn. You can completely believe in the level of accuracy and trustworthiness of the information and insights you are receiving. Pay close attention to nighttime dreams, as they are very important right now. They may reflect experiences from the past that are affecting the present, or they may be an indicator of things to come. Don't allow fears or worries to dominate your thinking. There may be a need to make some changes to your plans, but that doesn't indicate anything other than the need for a course correction. Your angels are watching over your progress, as well as presenting you with some signs pointing to areas of your life that need review. All right, so let's not focus on uncertainty. Okay? Let's trust our intuition. Let's go to our shadow work oracle and see what we have here. Which one? Yeah, that one. Okay. And it's making peace. In the midst of adversity lies the path to self-discovery. So you can really find some profound imagery right now and being genuine and maybe even taking a risk. But that will kind of make peace with this uncertainty and this illusion. Again, you're transforming things. Okay? I don't know. It's definitely transformation. It's that first card, if I've ever seen it. All right? So let's go ahead and get the vibe for the week. Maybe it's just making peace with yourself, you know, that fight or flight instinct, you know, something like that. All right, so let's see what we got. Ooh, is that it? Yes. Wow. Okay, where'd that card go? Okay. All right. Wow. That one goes here. Does it? No, that goes there. Okay, just like it did. All right, so, interesting. What we have here is, damn it. Okay. What we have here is the Three of Swords. We have the Hermit. We have the Page of Wands. That's good. This energy kind of breathes. And the Three of Pentacles. I like that. Okay, so what I don't like is the Three of Swords. And I really think that there's something going on inside of you that you need to make peace with. You know what I mean? Maybe it's making peace with an individual or something like that. The Hermit shows that you have the answers within, okay? And you really need to release this. You know what to do. Don't let the illusion get to you. You need to take a risk. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It will work out in some other fashion. Maybe you have something to say because all of a sudden I had to cough. The Page of Wands is you're taking things way too seriously, and the universe is kind of like, come on, let's go with the flow. Let's get our joy back. Page of Wands is embracing change and the unknown. You know, Three of Pentacles is reward and recognition. So it pays off. You just have to look at it that way, you know, and make peace with whatever the past is here. Your past is just overshadowing all of this. And that's that moon energy, that illusion that really doesn't exist. You know, so pay attention to that, guys. Interesting. All right. Let's get some oracles. Boom. Boom. Good. Wow. Okay. So patience and planning. Be patient. You got this. Slow and steady, of course. New beginnings. Love that with the Fool. Again, you got to take a risk, so don't be foolish to sit in this energy. Change it, okay? And I love this. The Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands. New beginning and home, something like that. This is strong foundation. Again, it could be you just ruminating about the past, and it's overshadowing everything. Again, I can't overemphasize that, you know what I mean? But be ready, be engaged, you know what I mean? Don't sit there in fear or something. I don't know. It's not good. It's not good. I think we talked about this last week too, so there's a theme going on here. Yeah, look at this. It's time to put some shit to rest. Old habits, old ways of thinking, because it's got you stuck. Again, uncertainty. You're so scared. Stop. Focus on Ten of Cups energy. This is very good. I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm starting to get pissed. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? You almost need like a psh, psh, psh. Snap out of it. Okay. But, I mean, some of you Capricorns could have fucking really did some fucking shit and, well, now you're feeling it, you know? So that's on you. All right, support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. Yeah, you don't have to go at this alone. You know what I mean? Again, a focus on family may be a thing here. And boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now because you have none. And they're always changing. And you really beat yourself up over that. So you need to change that also. Let's get what's the vibe. So lighten up. You're going through a transformation here, you know? Word. Okay. Yeah, again, paranoid. This is part of it. Being cautious, insecure, and guarded. This is probably all of it, you know? Epiphany. Self-reflection. Answered questions and untapped talents. Again, maybe that's what we need is some self-reflection here. Making peace. Again, making peace. That's the thing. What's going on here? Again, you're stirring up some shit. Look at that. We don't want to be there. We want to be here. Okay? Now, let's get a closing message for you. All right, let's see. Oof. I almost started yelling because the energy is very frustrating, you know? Yeah, there's a big message here about doing something different and having the bravery to do it. Face the unknown with bravery. Trust your steps. You're in transformation mode, I'm telling you. But you're hung up and stuck on something, and that's for you to figure out. I'm too busy. You know what I mean? So that's going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, the Freakin' Weekend gives you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I got you covered there too. And make sure that you check out the solar eclipse video that I put out. Very informative, gives you a lot of information on what's going on. But not only that, we do a great meditation to balance you and get you ready for this energy. Also, I highly recommend you checking out the Saturn-Neptune conjunction video in Aries, okay? It's imperative for you, Capricorn, to watch that. And I lay it all out, and you'll definitely understand it, and it might help this transformation a little bit more. A 36-year cycle. What were you doing in 1989? It's coming around again, okay? All right, Capricorn, you've been given the information and tools. Work with it or sit in it. It's your choice. All right. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, if you want a personal reading, you check that out. In person or online, I got you covered. All right. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Aquarius, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot reading, and this is going to be for February 25th all the way to March 3rd. So welcome. Wow, Aquarius. For once, you're not in the fucking target, you know what I mean? Like, there's everybody else in the zodiac is except for you. How you feeling? What's going on, brothers and sisters? I'm so glad you're here. If you haven't checked out the cosmic weather at the beginning of the video, please go ahead and do that. But I'm going to tell you something, Aquarius. This is a perfect time for you right now to really focus on some healing and letting things go, and maybe even opening up to some opportunities. So with that being said, let's go to the tarot table and start your reading. Let's start with some angel numbers. And if you're new to the channel, well, welcome, Aquarius. I'm so glad you're here. Look at that, fell right out. And it's all about authenticity for you this week with 787. Be yourself. Pursue your passions and show your authentic self. That's huge for an Aquarius. Don't pay attention to what others are thinking of you. Do you really do that? In this stage of the game, do you really give a shit about what anybody thinks of you? You shouldn't, okay? Let's go ahead and let's get guardian angel message from our guides. I haven't used these cards in a while, and I like using them, so let's go ahead and get a message. Let's do it. Okay, Aquarius, what do we have? That's it right there. I knew that was coming out. I just knew it. And it's the 10 of Cups. Look at that. Family, love, and blessings. Again, opening up to that. Best card you can get in the deck. Let's read up on it. The 10 of Water. The 10 of Cups. Okay. This card indicates a time of great happiness and emotional fulfillment. You may be experiencing this contentment now, or it may be on the horizon. It comes with a sense of family harmony among the people you share your life with. Relationships with children become balanced, peaceful, and a source of pride and joy. You may not have it all, but you most definitely have one another, and that makes what you do not have seem less important. Drawing this card means you will benefit from understanding that relationships require effort, forgiveness, understanding, kindness, and love from all parties involved. Everyone must work together, but the rewards are priceless, okay? The 10 of Cups is always a payoff. It's the best payoff in the deck. So I want you, the more you pursue and be yourself, your authentic self, the more it pays off. Okay? And you don't have to pretend to be somebody around your family because of that. You know what I'm saying? So be aware of that kind of energy of trying to please other people and just instead of just being the weird you. You know what I mean? Because you need to, again, let your freak flag fly. Fly high. All right, let's get our shadow work for you, Aquarius. I knew I needed to do more than one cut. Okay, there we go. And it's mental contest, of course. Strength isn't from winning. Struggles define strength. So you're in control and take your power back because you're repressing that. Again, because you're not being your authentic self, okay? So stop with the mental contest. You've got this. That's stopping you from this 10 of Cups energy, which you can allow into your life. The more you're authentic, the more yourself, the more you're in control, the more you feel powerful, the more you represent, okay? It's a very empowering reading, especially because that 10 of Cups energy is just sitting there, you know? You may be wanting to start a family and now you're ready to do it, okay? Open up to it. Look at that, the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Holy shit. All right. So it could be a focus on relationships. Maybe you want that, okay? However, and there's a however. Yeah, very clear here, okay? Again, repressed energy. That's what I feel. Eight of Swords and the Hangman always shows a stuck mentality. Your thoughts are not serving you in this. Okay? Let it go. There's a different way to skin this cat. You're not stuck. It's the way you're looking at it. The Page of Pentacles actually brings in a grounded opportunity for you, and it's going to be very successful. And your job is to only focus on success this week. Okay? I'm going to do it. I'm going for that happy ending, that 10 of Cups energy. I deserve it just as much as everybody else. And I don't need to force it. I don't need to have it go one way. I'm open to the universe and I allow it to come into my life. Okay? Wow. Let's get some oracles. So we're feeling stuck. It's not the truth of it. Okay? Ooh. Is that it? Yeah, look, see, again, another 8, trapped in fear. That's what's stopping all of this. So the 8 of Swords, again, another 8, and look at that, another 8 with the Strength card and power. You're not powerless. You got this. Let's bring out the 8s. Ooh, excuse me. Let's bring out the 8s. Abundance, achievement, and staying focused. 787, 888, 888. Telling you guys, it's huge. Let's look at love and relationships. Is that what's going on here? Could we be fearing that we'll never have that beautiful happy ending that the 10 of Cups promises? All these cards are face down except for this. Stand your ground, put up boundaries. Especially with yourself. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, we're stuck in a certain mentality. But this is all ringing true, guys. Wow. Yeah, we're stuck in uncertainty. When? How? Who? Where? What? Not your job. Your job is to open up to it. Another 8 of Pentacles. Put in the work. Try something different. Stop trying to do the same old, same old. You know, insanity is doing the same thing and expecting and not getting the results. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Doing the same thing and expecting different results. Okay? But it's something you've been waiting for. And again, the Chariot is out again. Pay attention to the messages here. This is just focus on success. You deserve it. It's coming your way. When you change the way that you're looking at things. Follow me? Okay. Let's get messages of love. I'm going to let that sit for a little bit, you know, like pay attention. A lot of cards came out twice. Interesting. All right. Interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. Put up boundaries. We don't need that. Healing. That's the big thing because this is happening in your what? 8th house. All these 8s, pay attention. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. There's so many signs and fucking markers on this. It's incredible. Let's go ahead and get what's the vibe. Wow. All the 8s pointing to that healing. That's exactly what it is. And focusing on success. And there's movement here too. So you're not going to be stuck. You're not going to be stagnant. You want to move. There's got to be movement. This could also be part of it too, is sipping. Gossip, being nosy, rumors. Again, what are you fucking worried about what other people are thinking? This goes back right to being authentic. Don't pay attention to what others are thinking of you or saying of you or any of that. Fuck it, Aquarius. You know what I mean? Let's get a closing message for you. You're stuck in what other people think, I bet. And that doesn't bring 10 of Cups energy. Not at all. All right. Let's get a closing message for you. Wow. That's a whirlwind of a reading right there. But it kind of goes along with this energy. All right? But you're brave. You got to be brave. You got to face the unknown with bravery and trust your steps, not anybody else's, not following in anybody else's footsteps, but making your own path, taking that risk. And the risk involves just one step, and the rest of it unfolds for you, okay? Including healing. Healing is huge this week for you. So make sure that you take the steps towards that, all right? And you'll get that 10 of Cups energy. I'm never wrong about this shit. So open up to it and it's yours, all right? But get out of your fucking head. Okay, Aquarius, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Hit like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget the Freakin' Weekend is posted on Fridays to give you the vibe for the weekend. And also, I put out some great videos for the solar eclipse that happened in your sign. So go ahead and check that out. Everything you need to know, plus a great meditation to balance all your energy for all this energy that's coming down the pipe, okay? And not only that, but the Saturn-Neptune conjunction in Aries, I also put out another supplementary video for that. And we go over your sign, of course, and all the info. It's very informative, and it all lines up with all this energy. So go ahead and watch those videos and check those out, okay? And if you would like a personal reading with me, then go ahead and click the link in the description. We could do it in person or we can do it online. I am global, I am galactic, okay? So anywhere in the universe, I can hook you up on Zoom, all right? Aquarius, it's time for healing and you fucking know it. Reach for that 10 of Cups. You deserve it, okay? Be yourself. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Pisces, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot reading for February 25th all the way to March 3rd. So, happy birthday, all you Pisces out there. Hope you are having a lovely Pisces season. Okay? With all this energy going on, it can be tough. Mars is going to be moving into your sign, so that's going to motivate you in some kind of way. What's it going to do? What's it going to do? Especially with Mercury going retrograde and the lunar eclipse happening in your 7th house. Could be getting motivated to maybe strengthen or let go of some relationships. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong at all. But a lot going on. So hang in there, kiddos. We got this. Make sure you go ahead and check out the beginning of this video for the cosmic weather. We talk more about that in depth. Okay, so a big lunar eclipse is happening on the 3rd. So this is all about, what we need to release. It could be some revelations about our relationships. Remember, not only are full moons kind of discovery kind of energy, like aha moments, like son of a bitch, but with a lunar eclipse, it's a lot stronger. And this is happening in Virgo, your opposite sign. So again, there may be a need to balance all of this. All right. So with that being said, you're opposite Virgo. Why do I always second guess myself? I've been doing astrology for almost 30 some years, but yet I still, you know why? Because I don't want to be wrong. That's why. All right, Pisces, let's go to the tarot table and begin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new to the channel, hey, welcome. It's about time you found us. You're going to love what we present. All right, we start with our angel numbers. So there it is. And it's all about progression for you with 1, 2, 3. You are experiencing forward movement in the sequential unfolding of events. Trust the natural flow of life, Pisces, and take steps towards your goals with confidence. Okay? Love that. You're making progression, one step at a time. Okay? Now let's get a message from our guides. We're going to use the Guardian Angel Tarot deck. I like to use this once in a while, and the guides said, oh yes, it's time for this deck. So let's do it. Let's get a message. What does our guides have to say for us? For you, Pisces. I have a Pisces moon, so I relate to Pisces. Which one? One facing down. Okay. Ooh, and it's 3 of Swords. With sorrow, forgiveness, and healing. Okay, good. This is all about our relationships, because this full moon is happening in your 7th house. So this is releasing some of this, forgiving, healing. I mean, the 3 of Swords is a very difficult energy to deal with. So let's go ahead and let's read up on that. Again, Mars could be bringing up some of those traumas. We're letting those go. We're not going to hang on to them. Okay? So, pay attention. Loving angels surround you now, Pisces. They offer healing to all who request it. The sadness you feel will fade away with time, and all that will remain is a stronger, more spiritually evolved you. There is no need to be alone. Seek out loved ones to spend time with. Ask your angels to help you find groups or organizations full of compassionate people who will embrace you with open arms. Remember, this is about this full moon in the 7th house of relationship building, okay? Give yourself time to heal while also reaching out to embrace the joys of life. Always look for the positive in any challenge. Ask your guardian angels to help you to see the good that came from adversity. You are an amazing person, created by diverse experiences. The blending of these chapters of your life to form your character makes you one of the divine's beautiful and most powerful children. Wow. All right. So, this is the progression that you're making, and letting go of this. Finally letting go of your sorrow. Finally accepting that forgiveness and allowing that forgiveness, which causes healing. Okay? So let's get your shadow work. And it's part of your progression. Okay? So let's do it. Journey inward, absolutely. The path to enlightenment starts within you. So healing starts with some introspection. And again, it's growth, it's progression. You're really making some progress here. All these events have led up to this moment. And it's making you a better Pisces. And you should embrace that and go with the natural flow of life. Don't fight it. Go with it. It's building a better you, Can't stress that enough. Okay, let's get these cards nice and shuffled and ready. So going within is making progress, okay? Letting go of sorrow and triggers and all of that. It's time to get a handle on it and let it go, okay? I like the star energy. See, again, this is part of the healing process, knowing that the universe has your back, okay? Oh, wow. Yeah. No more worrying. No more fussing. The 5 of Swords does that. Put time and energy into things that pay off. You're building here. It's progression. The star is saying, we got you. You're connected. You're never separate. Put those dreams out there instead of stressing out about it. And the 10 of Pentacles, I love that. Oh, I love that. Stable relationship, long-lasting career, building your career, strong and stable, beautiful. I love it. And you're working towards it. Again, it's progression. Love it. Love it. Don't worry. You're at that halfway point where you've got to release that. There's a part of you that just thinks the other shoe's going to drop, and it's not. It will if you keep focusing on it. It surely will. All right, let's get some oracles for you. So this is very positive. It's stop fussing, get out of your head, and put in the time and energy into things that pay off. The universe has got your back. You're being guided, all right? Again, this is all about no more surviving, no more struggling. This is thriving. You're safe, you're protected, and having hope. Absolutely. Absolutely. Very spiritual energy here. And you can tap into that so well, Pisces. You know what I mean? But no longer in fight or flight. You know what I mean? It's roots, establishing those roots, because you're nurturing that. You can't nurture it with worried energy. You can't nurture it with still hanging on to your old baggage and shit. It's time to heal that, And going within is the way to do it. It's not out there, it's within, okay? So let's look at relationships. because that's a huge focus with you. And I think, if it's not relationships with other people, it's relationships with yourself, the relationship with yourself. But we'll see. Again, it's a general reading, so yeah. No more creating drama for yourself by taking arrows, not worrying about what other people think too. That's the other thing. And staying out of relationships that cause drama, that make you feel other than, The Queen of Cups is your energy. It's trusting your intuition. It's going with the flow. It's trusting the process and not meddling with it, not worrying, okay? And the Ace of Swords is beautiful. This is messages coming in. This is a new way of looking at things. The Ten of Swords is an ending. The Ace of Swords is a beginning, okay? So it's getting rid of negative thought patterns that you constantly bombard yourself with. We got 2 tens on the board, and that's success, completion, and payoff. I mean, come on. It's all there, Let's get messages of love. Let's do it. Wow, Pisces. Powerful shit. Very powerful. Very powerful. And I love it. But this energy is very stable and long-lasting, and it's all part of the plan, and it's beautiful. All right. Messages of love is self-care. Huge importance here. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. Absolutely. Journey inward. All of that's right there. And leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. And it pays off. A lot of you could be moving into a different career, or finally getting that raise, or finally speaking up, because you're finally just releasing this less than attitude. And it's huge. All right, what's the vibe? Wow. There it is. Yeah. And it's time. It's time. Maybe you feel like there's been too many delays, or you've been procrastinating, or you've been too busy to deal with this. And now it's time. It's the perfect time to work on this. And that's the big thing for you, Pisces. This is a huge, beautiful message here. I love it. Absolutely love it. Let's get a closing message for you. So a lot there. A lot to be grateful for, I'll tell you that. And a closing message is determination. Face challenges with determination. You can achieve anything. God damn. And that's all part of this. And I'm going to tell you something. It's just the beginning. Just wait. You're going to love it. It's part of your progression. Don't worry. Don't try to force it. Just go with it. Know that the universe is bringing you everything you desire because you deserve it. Everything works out in my favor. I am safe. I am protected. I am loved. The universe guides me. The earth supports me. Beautiful mantra to repeat for yourself during these challenging times. But face those challenges with determination. You got this, kid. Okay? All right, Pisces, that is going to do it for your freaking weekend. I mean, your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. But don't forget to watch the freaking weekend on Fridays at 10 a.m. That gives you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Don't forget to watch the eclipse video I put out, everything you need to know, plus a beautiful meditation to go along with it. It's a really good one. And don't forget that there is a Saturn-Neptune, your ruler, in Aries conjunction happened Friday. I want you to go and check that video out. It lays everything out for you, Pisces, and it explains so much. So check that video out. It's available now on the channel. All right. And if you would like a personal reading with me at the shop here in Fredonia or online, I'm galactic. I am galaxy-wide, and Zoom will take care of that. So go ahead and click the link in the description. It'll bring you to my booking page. Listen, Pisces, great fucking message this week. Hang on there. Release this energy that stops you from getting what you want. Okay? All right. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.